What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have another deck profile for the Digimon TCG. This is our black D-Brigade Digi-Police deck for the BT15 format. We've played this in BT14, but we've got some cool new cards that we've added to the deck that I think it just gives it a lot more potential. And so we're continuing on with this as our black deck for this BT15 format. So we're going to get into it here and show you what we've changed, and you guys can tell us what you like, what you don't like. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Without further ado, let's get into it. We have 4 copies of Missamon. I looked at the new one, but I still think this is the best because you do go through your cards a lot. It does allow you to return 3 of your D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait Digimon or cards from your trash to the top of your deck, and gain plus 2,000 DP is super huge. So that's really, really good. I do like that. I think that's the best egg. The other one's all right, but I just don't think it does enough. We're playing, again, 4 copies of the Searcher Commandramon, reveal top 5, add 1 card with D-Brigade or Digi-Police among them to your hand, and then place the rest on the bottom of the deck. Top or bottom of the deck. So if you like the cards, you can put them back on the top so you still see them. All turns once per turn, inheritable. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, other than by one of your effects, by deleting one of your other Digimon with D-Brigade and its trait, prevent it from leaving. So that's really good. We have the new Ryudomon, the Digi-Police Ryudomon from BT15. Digivolves on your level 2 for 1 because we're not playing the baby. But I don't think the other guy did. Yeah, the other guy didn't. He just Digivolved for 0. But so it does Digivolve for 1. Starting your main phase by placing 1 Shu Yulin from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. This Digimon isn't affected by effects of your opponent's Digimon until the end of their turn. So really strong. And then inheritable, when this Digimon becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with a play cost less than or equal to this Digimon's total play cost. And then we play 2 copies of the Commandramon for BT4, the on deletion. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 Commandramon among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of the deck. This one's good. You don't play as many Commandramons in this build because we do have the Ryudomon line, but you still do play enough that I feel like 2 of this card's are really good. And then we pair it with 2 of the low-cost Commandramon from BT3, the 2-drop. So that's really nice. So that's it. That's our stuff right there. The Ryudomons look really good. Super excited that I was able to pull one of the alts. And then for our level 4s, we start out with Hi-Commandramon, which his name is also treated as Commandramon, so you can play it by abilities that play Commandramon. When attacking, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 1 card with the D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait among them with the cost of 3 or less without paying the cost, and then put the rest on the bottom of the deck. He has the same inheritable as Commandramon from the same set, where he can basically stop this guy from leaving the field by deleting one of your other D-Brigade trait Digimon. Yeah, so still really good. We play 4 copies of Ginryumon from the new set. He's got blocker. He digivolves for 2 on an X-Antibody or Digi-Police trait Digimon, which is most of your stuff. On play, when digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. If a Tamer card with the Digi-Police trait is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, that Digimon can't unsuspend until the end of their turn. So really, really strong. And then when this Digimon becomes suspended, inheritable, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers with a play cost less than or equal to the Digimon's play cost. So same inheritable. And then lastly, we play 3 copies of the Numi, which is on play when digivolving by placing 1 Satsuki from your hand as Digimon's bot evolution bottom Digi-Evolution card, this Digimon gains Rush for the turn. So that's really good, and it's got inheritable blocking. So Numamon's strong, can end games, and he's super cheap to play too. Just a 3-drop. You can play him off of abilities, so that's really good. Playing 3 Cargo-Dramon for level 5s. On play, when Digivolving, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. They play 1 card with D-Brigade or Digi-Police trait for a play cost of 4 or less among them without paying the cost, and then trash the rest. And he has the inheritable here. When one of your other Digimon is deleted, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play a Commandramon among them, and then trash the rest. So trashes a lot of stuff, which sets up your Missamon, and you can just put them back on the top of the deck. So yeah. We play 4 copies of the new Hi-Commandramon. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce shit. Which is cost 3 on an X-Antibody or Digi-Police, or cost 4 on something else, which, you know, I think all of your level 4s, yeah, all of your level 4s should be a target. So for the cheaper Digi-Evolution blocker, all turns when an effect suspends another Digimon or Tamer. If a Tamer card with Digi-Police traits is in this Digimon's Digi-Evolution cards, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the Beast, Dragon, or Digi-Police trait in your hand without paying the cost. So really, really good. When an effect suspends another Digimon or Tamer, unsuspend one of your Digimon with Beast, Dragon, or Digi-Police trait. So that's the inheritable. But this is really good because we have some abilities that can proc that off without paying the cost. So that's really good. And that's it for our level 5s. We have 3 copies of Brigade-Dramon. When Digivolving, delete up to 7 play cost worth of your opponent's Digimon. And then opponent's turn, all of your Digimon with D-Brigade trait gain blocker. And then end of turn, once per turn, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may play 7 play cost total worth of cards with D-Brigade or Digi-Police among them with your hands, and then trash the rest. So really, really good. You go through your deck super fast, so that Missamon is actually really important, putting stuff back in your deck so you don't deck out, especially with Apocalymon around. And then Digivolve level 5 with X-Antibody or Digi-Police's trait or a Umon, cost 4, which is the same as its regular cost. I don't know why they even bother doing that, other than that you can potentially Digivolve from a different colored deck, basically, which is weird because I don't know you'd ever like splash this in War Greymon or something like that. When Digivolving, if a Tamer card with a Digi-Police trait is in this Digimon's Digi-Evolution cards, return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon or Tamers to the bottom of their deck. Super good. Then all turns, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, you may play 1 Digimon card with the Beast, Dragon, or Digi-Police trait and 5,000 DP or less from your hand without paying the cost. So he does get you more monsters on the board, which is super good. That's our boss monsters. So that's our new thing right there. We're playing 3 Satsuki, Mind Link, start your turn if you opponent has a Digimon gain a memory, and then Mind Link and the inheritable gives it if it's this Digimon has Numamon, Monzimon in its traits, or the Digi-Police trait gains jamming and reboot. Again, end of attack. You may play it from the Digi-Evolution cards, so that it doesn't get killed. And then we play 3 of the new Shu Yulin, which is a memory tamer, also has Mind Link, and it has Alliance Reboot as its inheritable. And then the same end turn thing. Takumi Abiya. Ibiya? I can't remember. But we play 2 Takumi. This is a card I haven't played in a while. Your turn, while when one of your Digimon Digivolves, you may suspend this tamer to trigger draw 1. So it draws 1. And then you can proc your Hisuryumon to go right into your level 6 for free. The bad thing is that all turns, all level 3 Digimon gain when attacking lose a memory. Well, first of all turns, so you cannot get killed by your opponent's Rookie Rush decks because they're going to lose a memory. And honestly, in this deck, I feel like you don't want to attack with your level 3s. You want to Digivolve at least up to a Numamon or a Hi-Commandramon because they have such good abilities. You generally don't want to... The only time you don't want to Digivolve is when you want to leave level 3s like Commandramons on the board as protection with the inheritables from the BT15 Commandramon and Hi-Commandramon. So you generally don't always want to attack with your level 3s. You want to get up to your level 4s and then start swinging. So I do think that this is relevant in the deck, and I don't think it hurts the deck as much as people might think. And it does have some cool abilities. It does let you draw. It's a 2-cost drop tamer, so it's super cheap. And it does proc those Hisuiumons to go off and Digivolve for free. So I do like that. So I'm thinking that is a cool tech that we are trying out and seeing how it works for us. And honestly hasn't seen play in forever. So that makes me super stoked. 4 copies of defense training. You know why? It's defense training. It's the trainings. And 2 copies of the DCD bomb, which is D-Digivolve 1. Then by returning 3 cards with D-Brigade or Digi-Police from your trash to the top of your deck, delete up to 6 play costs worth of your opponent's Digimon. And then it just activates its main off security. It's already a cheap enough security bomb. Or sorry, already a cheap enough card to play, but having its security bomb effect is also really good. So that is it for the deck profile. Tell me what you guys think. Do you like the new cards? Do you think that they mesh well with the deck? There is some overlap of things like the Ryudomon that can Digivolve for 1, but generally most things are going to Digivolve for that cheaper cost. There's just a few cards that you got to watch out. And honestly, those are the cards that you want to be able to play for free anyways and not have to worry about Digivolving on them. But we got a lot of good cards in this deck, and I think it's really strong, still a really fierce matchup, and I'm really liking it as a black deck, at least until Digimon comes out. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day, and that's all for now, folks.